Before we get really into this interview, I want to talk about the video that you put out this week about hat shopping.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a really well-made hat, and I've been in the market for a new one for a while, and I actually just happened to be playing in Boston that night, or in Cambridge, I should say, and literally right around the corner from the venue was Guthrie Brothers Hat Shop, and I've been there a few times in different locations, and just happened to have a camera with me, and I just kind of put that little video together just to have a little bit of fun.
I thought it was super fun, and I think that the feather that you chose was the perfect complement to it.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I like the hat. I've worn it a couple times now, and I really, really enjoy it.
So is that something that you like to do, when you're out on the road? Do you stop in if there's a hat shop or something else that piques your interest? Do you go out of your way to find something like that?
Sometimes, yeah. I think, this one was really just kind of the perfect storm, and I had been saying for the last couple of days before that show that I was kind of on the lookout for a new hat anyway, and I mean, truly just unplanned, just walked around the corner while I was waiting on my sound check, and there it was. So, it was something fun to do in the moment, something, some good content to get, and I do, anytime there's a cool bookstore or any kind of cool little antique store or something, I like to stop in when I can.
When it comes to making YouTube videos and stuff, isn't that how you got a little bit of your start?
Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely got my start on YouTube, and I started this whole thing when I was probably 16 or 17, when I was in high school, and really just looking for a way to be creative and get myself out there, and started doing these cover songs on the internet and on YouTube, and gained some traction from them. People liked them, and then I decided to keep at it, and I had a few viral videos. And during that time, I also fell in love with writing music, and that's kind of my passion. And everything kind of started for me on YouTube.
So was it from YouTube that you ended up on Glee? Is that how that kind of came about?
A little bit. It's actually a little bit longer story for Glee. I was on the road, and I played a house show just in these two guys' apartment in San Francisco one night, and played a house show for maybe 10 or 15 people. And it was a really good time, and one of those people at the house show happened to be judging a talent competition in Los Angeles the next day. And he went to this talent competition, and also on the judges panel with him was a casting director for Glee. They said, we're looking for a certain kind of person, and I think they said we're looking for a shy, chubby kid with a kind of an Otis Redding type voice. And that guy just told him, hey, I saw him last night, and you should give him a call. So it was very kind of out of the blue. They checked out my stuff on YouTube, they checked out my original music, and just kind of thought that I would fit the part. And one thing led to another. I sent in a self-tape audition, and I went and auditioned for Ryan Murphy, the creator of the show. And one thing just kind of led to another, and there I was on the show. It was a really cool experience, out of the blue, though.
Man, who would have thought a house party would lead to a role on Glee? It's one of those things that just ends up shaping your whole life out of the blue.
Yeah, it really is. Everything that happens to me that's really cool like that is usually just kind of drops out of the sky, and you have to kind of run with it.
And this week just so happens to be the 10th anniversary of Glee. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. What's one of the best things you got out of that experience?
It's really cool to, have that in my past and have that as a part of my upbringing, really, in my career. And I've met some wonderful, wonderful people on that show who've been so kind to me over the years. And I think that was the best thing I got out of it, was, one, the fans that came along with me, but then also just the really great relationships.
That's so great. And then you are no stranger to TV, because after Glee, you did America's Got Talent, and that was just last year, right?
It was, yeah. That was also something that I wasn't necessarily looking for. I was contacted by the show to audition, and I wasn't originally on board, and then I just kind of did some thinking about it and decided to audition and got on there, and went all the way to semifinals. That was a really great thing for me. I got a lot of awesome fans out of that come to the shows now, and it's been a really crazy journey, but I've been playing some good music along the way, so it's been good.
And I gotta ask, who's your favorite judge on America's Got Talent?
Out of all of them, probably Simon, honestly, just because he gave the best criticism, and he really took an interest in each act, especially the music acts. He always had good advice, even off camera. He just was very personable, very nice. But I really just kind of cared about each individual act and how they would turn out, whether it was on the show or in their careers afterwards. So all of them were really great. I really can't complain, but I think Simon would probably be my favorite.
I was not expecting it to be Simon. That's awesome. So what do we got going on the rest of this year? Can we expect new music anytime soon?
Yeah, I hope so. So I've got a newer single out right now called Moment, but then, yeah, I'm hoping to release some new stuff pretty soon. I'm in the studio on and off right now and writing some new stuff. So, yeah, just hitting the road. I'm doing a lot of festival dates and stuff in June. And, yeah, I think I'm really hoping to have some new music out sometime this year.
Cool. And I know one of those festival dates is Moondance Jammin' Country in Walker, which we are going to be at, and we're super excited to see you up there.
So, yeah, no, that's going to be a good time. I can't wait.
What can fans expect at a Noah Guthrie show?
You can expect a little bit of this Americana vibe. I think I have some my own music, and then obviously you expect a couple different covers, probably some stuff I did on America's Got Talent, maybe. But there's a little bit of we kind of bridge a gap. So we do a little bit of the Americana world, a little bit of that soulful kind of world, and then really just good old rock and roll. So, you get a little bit of everything.
Perfect. Well, we cannot wait to see a little bit of everything from you, Mr. Noah Guthrie, when you're up at Moondance Jammin' Country Fest in Walker. That's coming up June 20th through the 22nd. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.